12 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're not doing that, you're a failure. Do you want to know the truth? It's just 1 to 2 hours of work without distractions that will actually gives you results. People love working more hours because they think they're being productive. By working more hours, finally, I can make more results. But that's the opposite. If you work more hours, you ain't gonna get better results. See, all these fitness influencers, they don't work out for 6-10 hours a day because they know what actually matters. It's not only about the workout, it's not only about doing the exercise, but the nutrition, the workout routine, and the recovery. They need to take a rest to make progress. The same thing in your work. If you think that by doing more hours, by doing more work in a day, you will get better results. And I guarantee after you do that 12 hours work, you get so tired, you ain't gonna recover properly, and the next day, you ain't gonna be that productive because you're trying to squeeze all your time in a specific day. You're trying to work 12 hours a day on your business on the weekend, but that's not how it works. So what you need to do instead, and I've been doing this over the past 3 years, is just do 3 hours routine. So wake up, work for 1 hour. Why? Because if you have 4, 6, 8 hours to work, you ain't gonna have this deadline. You're not gonna do more intensity because you get all the hours in a day. You ain't gonna make this work priority in your life. You ain't gonna make more results and the quality will be suck because you're trying to work more. You're trying to spend more hours on your work, but that's not how you be productive. You be productive by doing less hours, doing less work, and achieve better results. Then you go to gym, do workout, lift heavy weights for just 1 hour. Follow the specific workout routine to build an aesthetic body. Because if you've done doing the work, if you've done training your mind, you gotta train your body. Because if you have great body, you will have great mind. You need to improve both your body and mind. Because if you want to make progress and better results, you need to spend your time building your body. Because that's how you're productive. That's when you have this negative feeling that you want to procrastinate, you want to skip your work, and you want to quit this journey. But because you have great body, you have great mind, you know that maybe this is not how it works. Maybe in the next 3-6 months, I'll start seeing results. Maybe in the first week, in the first month, I'm gonna see results. I'm gonna see exponential results in short time. And that's the truth, right? If you only spend 1 hour to work and 1 hour to lift heavy weights at the gym, and then you can spend 1 hour to read books about business, self-improvement, or self-educate yourself watching this educational content on social media. So it's just 3 hours to improve your business, your body, and your mind. That's it. So I've been following this routine over the past 3 years, and I want to tell you that I get more results by doing this because I now focus only on the high intensity work. I don't do bullshit work scrolling on social media, doing market research, looking at other YouTubers, what content I want to make today. But I open up my phone, start recording, telling the knowledge and learning lessons that I want to share to you. That's it. That's the only work that gives me results in the long term. And after this, I'm gonna go gym and lift heavy weights because I want to have great body. I want to build such an aesthetic body. You don't want to have $1 million in your bank account and you have shit physique, you're fat or you're skinny. You want to have an aesthetic physique so that people can look up to you, but you also have $1 million in the bank. So what you need to do instead is don't be one-dimensional person. I know you avoid that work. You avoid to spend only 1 hour a day to work because you think by working more hours you'll get more results. You think you're being productive, but that's the opposite. You don't get more results because you're doing the repetitive, boring tasks. What if you improve your skills instead? Start make content on social media and start learning about communication and sales. See, the problem is that you avoid this work because you're uncomfortable with it. You want to do work that is uncomfortable for you. That's the 12 hours of work, of grinding every day. So what if you do it? Just 1 hour of focused work without your phone, without social media, just flow state and work, get it done. So stop lying to yourself that you need to write 10 to-do lists for the day to be productive. You know all these 10,000 different techniques to be productive, but none of this will work for you. So you can lock yourself in a room for 1 hour. Just focus on the work. that is in front of you. I know you procrastinate this work for months or even years. That's why you're not making results in life. So if you want to get the full breakdown system that I follow over the past 3 years, this is how I make progress on my content, social life, and fitness. And I never shared this to anyone before. You can book an appointment with me, link in the description below. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.